Lord gonna come back and brothers gonna fly in the V formation. All right. Talking about some of you don't even prophesy that the Lord is coming back. All right. You don't even say that He's coming back. All right.
Yeah.
Like the brother just pulled out, man. He said it says willingly known, willingly not knowing.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't even want to get into that. You don't even want to figure out if the Lord's coming back or not. Questioning if He's coming back or not. Where is the promise? Where is the promise that's saying He's coming back? Which it is promised. It said He was gonna come back. You just don't. You just said, like the proverb said, man, wisdom is too high for a fool. So you're not gonna know. Right? The parables and the mysteries is not broken down to you. Right. Just like the scripture says, the Lord revealeth the secrets to the prophets.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like that. Nah, I was going to say I like that. That's why I like that scripture in Corinthians, man. 1 Corinthians 4, man. You know, count us as the ministers, man, count us as the ministers and the stewards of this thing, man. Because we're over. The Lord said us. He said the elders first and on down, man, over this truth right now, man. You know, because we the only ones with it. No, it's not going to be no other. Like I said, the brothers DTA, and there's just a few other camps out there that probably don't push out the name GMS. They might have the truth, man, but they're on the same doctrine. So that's basically the same thing, man. You know, so that's basically what I mean, man. You know, you have to push this thing out, man, in truth and sincerity. That's why when we open camp and when we close, you know, we tell brothers, man, peace and blessings be multiplied unto you brothers who out here pushing, doing the work, man.
Yeah, that's the end.
You know. That was the end, brother?
I got a precept here. Yeah, that was the end of 3.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a precept here too. This is Luke chapter 10, verse 2. Therefore said He unto them, the harvest is truly great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that He would send forth laborers into the harvest.
Right, and that's beautiful too, because to send forth more laborers, you know, that's actually saying send forth laborers, man, so we can seal this thing up, man. Seal up the elect, man. Send those laborers, Lord, so we can finish this thing out. You know, so because like I said, I just read, man, the Lord is gonna do a short work, man. So guess what? It's gonna be a flood coming, brothers coming into different camps, man. You know, the internet is that's not gonna be via internet. It might be people that's walking up to camps, man. Just say, man, I used to watch y'all, man, but now it's a lot of bullshit on the internet. So basically, man, Esau ain't do nothing but fucking seal his faith, man, even more, man.
This is I got another one, Salakia, brother. I mean, cut you off.
Nah, go ahead.
It's Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Oh man, that's the spirit. That's beautiful. Read that again, brother.
Do read it.
That's Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake.
For the what sake?
For the elect's sake.
For the whole Israel's sake?
For the elect's sake.
For everybody in the whole entire earth, including the white man?
But for the elect's sake.
For Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and the rest of the tribes, for all of them?
But for the elect's sake.
For the elect's sake. Alright, so it's safe to say that the Lord is only cared about the elect. Alright?
That's right.
Not all of Israel.
Yeah.
Alright? Because basically all Israel, we ain't got to worry about them. Alright? You just going to see them in another. It's basically, you just got to go through the process that, Lord willing, we don't got to go through. Alright? So basically, we just see you all over there. You're temporary. You're flammable. As the brother like to say, you're flammable.
Right.
You're just right here. Matter of fact, you're like an what am I saying? You're like an you have an expired date on you, right?
That's right.
Because you just waiting for your expired date to be put up, and when it goes up, I'm like, oh, it's like, what happened? What's the name? Oh, he died. Oh, damn. Well, see him over there in the next kingdom, all right? So, Lord willing, we our expired dates is covered and saved, right? By the Lord.
This is a proof that the Lord is on. He actually chooses. The Lord actually called two men, you know, and He'll choose one. This is the account in Acts where they had to get a replacement for Judas Iscariot. This is Acts 1:23. He said, and they appointed to Joseph called Barnabas, who was surnamed Justus, and Matthias. And they prayed and said, Thou Lord, which knowest the heart of all men, shewest rather of these two thou hast chosen, and he may take part of this ministry and apostleship.
Proverbs 29:26.
For which Judas by transgression fell, and he might go to his own place. And they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Matthias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles. And that's it. And that's all it's talking about. So, did it have to say, well, he didn't choose that guy? It said the lot landed on Matthias. So what happened to the other guy? Was he counted a disciple? No, he probably was fucking 2/3. It didn't say he came into the ministry. It didn't say nothing about it. But the word don't have to say that, because the Lord's word stands. Period. It didn't mention that guy no more. So what do we have to take that? We have to take the account that nigga was 2/3, man. You know, you can't nobody say, well, no, the Lord probably said. You can't say that, because the scriptures don't say that, man. It say don't add to the word. You can't add what your damn feelings think, man. The Lord wasn't dealing with that cat. He only chose him. He only chose Matthias. That's who he chose. That's what the scripture says. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Ain't no adding to it. Talking about, yeah, later on down the line, the Lord picked him back up. Well, where it say that at? If it don't say it, man, you can't add it. So the Lord chooses. You know, all you niggas out here, man, thinking that you got the truth, man. We're going to find out who got the truth in that day. Go ahead. On that, you said that had the precept?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Proverbs chapter 29, verse 26. Many seek the ruler's favor.
Right, who's ruler's favor?
See, yeah, right? And that's the spirit, man. Because we all see, hey, we say what? Jake has not found yet what he seeketh for. Jake want the truth.
Yeah.
But basically, but you know what? Jake want the truth, but Jake want it on vainglory, man. He want the truth in a vain way. He want the truth to say, oh yeah, man, I know the Lord, blah, blah. But no, look, man, the Lord said all our righteousness is a filthy rags, man. So you have to get the Lord is looking for humble men, man. The brother Marshall always say, man, you know what, man, it's better, bro. I don't care how many precepts you got, man. There's many brothers that we done seen spewed out of this thing, man. We had much knowledge, man. But guess what? The Lord seen something in them that wasn't right. And they had much knowledge. The Lord wants you to humble down as a child, man. A child, if any of you ever been around kids, man, children are like sponges. Whatever you say or tell them to do, man, they soak it up, man.
And if you tell them something right, they don't buck up against you.
And they don't buck up against you. I remember I told my son when he was little not to lie. I said, don't lie, son, blah, blah, blah. And a bill collector came to the door. And I sent him downstairs. I was trying to hide from the guy. I said, man, go down there and tell him I'm not here. And I backed up in the corner so the dude couldn't see me. So my son tiptoe went down there. And I didn't hear him open the door. And I'm sitting there. And I look back up and he's like, Dad. I'm like, what? But isn't that lying? And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And he bust me out, man. So I was like, shit, you know, because I remember telling him that I had to go answer the door because I was trying to basically raise my son up right, man. You know, so you know, you have to do the things that you according to these scriptures, man, not what your heart says. All right, so Jake wants to do the thing. He wants to do the thing on his own pretenses, man. You can't do that. It's an order in this thing, man. You got to get what the Lord wants you to get, man, and be content with where they're in, where He gives it to you. Go ahead, brother.
But every man's judgment cometh from the power.
Right. So basically,
Yeah, spirit again, bro.
Yeah,
It come from him.
The judgment comes from the power. All right, like my dad said. He said, the Most High seen something in you that wasn't right. All right, and he judged you for that. You know, and different brothers and different brothers have different judgments. Some brothers might get judged and got put out camp unrighteously. All right, and they got back in. All right, that was judgment. All right. Some guys probably wasn't really right and got put out and went back in the world. Some brothers might got put out because they went off, but they probably was really sincere and probably still want to do the work and still going out. Like some brothers probably got put out thinking they know something and coming up against. And then when they got put out, they still teaching the stuff they think that is right, which is not, which you become a false prophet.
Yeah, false prophet and a bug out.
Yeah.
Which really the latter that you just said, the other is that's a very slim thing. It's very few brothers that got spewed out that's out still doing the work. But basically it was niggas. I mean, face it. I mean, we don't know too many. It's none of them. The buyer not going out. Esau is not going out. Various few that the elders put out, none of them are going out.
Brother in Chicago camp.
Brother top, he's not going out.
Abu
Shabbat is not going out.
It was one brother in Chicago camp.
The brother from Trinidad.
Yeah.
His sons. I beg to differ, but I haven't seen the video about his sons in like 8 months. Lord willing, the little brothers are still staying with it, man. But their dad stopped going out. After he got spewed up. So it's the elders, like the elder said, man. Alazar, he goes out, but that that candle was being put out, man.
Yeah.
That candle was being put out.
Because when you got put out, they didn't, some guys that kept going out trying to do it, but it failed.
Because basically the elders, like the elder said, man, Big Gad, elder Big Gad, they call it Big Gad. They gave that decree, man, for you to cut your damn hair, man.
Yeah.
And you evaded that.
Yep.
So guess what, man? You have been found out. Your judgment is coming, man. And you're gonna be one of them niggas that still stay on the internet, man. Because you already conforming with the system, bro. You conforming with how everything is. I had a brother tell me the other day, man, that he went on a page of yours, man. He didn't comment, but he was watching. And you didn't have a number of Egyptologists and fake ass haters of GMS on your thing, man. So you fit right in with them cats, bro. You want to belong,
The guy from Chicago camp, Pops' son.
He don't go out no more. Barbarian Horde.
Yep.
He don't go out no more. So I'm just saying that because he made a statement that brothers that got that out. Some of them still faithful. We don't see too many. We don't see none really.
All right.
So.
All right.
Go ahead.
Was that to the detective? Keep going.
An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
Right, and the unjust man is an abomination to the just. So basically, that's self-explanatory. If something's not right about somebody in your camp, the Lord it's going to be brought up because it can't run smooth. All right, it's not going to be able to run functionally as the way you want it. All right, the leader of this camp, he really discerns that. He can discern that real good. He know when some bullshit is going on. This stuff doesn't run smooth. All right, it's always going to be some drifting somewhere. Some brothers, looking at other brothers not to like looking at brothers some type of way or something. All right, so it's going to be like in Proverbs it says a wicked man to the righteous is wicked. The wicked to the righteous is wicked, and the righteous to the wicked is wicked. Like basically, if a man is wrong, he'll look at the man that is right wickedly, and if a man is right, he'll look at the man that wrong is wicked. So, if you can find it, I can't exactly know where it's at.
What is it?
I'll look for it later. Keep going.
And he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked.
Then I just brought it. Basically that's what I just said. Yeah. I gotta look it up. That's the spirit. Read it over. That's what I was saying. Man, I just knew that's the spirit. Keep going. You might read it over for me.
Yeah.
From reading from the top. From where I stopped at.
Get, what I tell you to get? Proverbs, right?
Proverbs 29, 26.
Read 7.
27.
No, read Proverbs 29. Yeah, read 27.